Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brogdon out there with Brown, and it's Williams at center. It'll be the Heat off the tip. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Brogdon against Lowry. The kick out to Tatum. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Hero against Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
They get it back. Horford kicks to Williams. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Brown with it. Lowry picks him up. Back to Brogdon. Hits it from three-point range.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Outside Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Count it from 12.
It is clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
And the basket by Tatum.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact, it just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
And Butler puts up a deep three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Brogdon against Lowry. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Back to Brogdon. To the paint. And it's Williams finishing it off.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Butler up top. Guarded by Tatum. Butler dishes to Dedmon. Back to Butler. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Celtic ball.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brogdon the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Lowry with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. The rebound by Brogdon.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that.
And yes, it's good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Butler passes to Dedmon. Back to Butler. To the inside, and stolen by Horford. Outside Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 9. Butler passes to Adebayo. We got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtic ball.
.30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brogdon outside. Williams finds Brown. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Tatum setting the pick for Brogdon. The tray. The shot, no good. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. There's
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston. Celtics leading by 6. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Brogdon kicks to Brown. Nice move. Rebound by Butler. The Heat trail by 8. The pass to Hero. From deep. And Horford pulls it down. The Celtics shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Adebayo against Brown. Adebayo down low. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Dedmon. Down low. Rebound by the Celtics.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Brown jams it in.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Hero against Brown. Outside Lowry. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Yeah, this is where Butler does some of his best work, right there in the lane.
Tatum with a screen on Lowry. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. From deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Butler, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams.
You can't give any space to Butler. Vicious at penetrating to the rack and then drawing the contact.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Tatum.
Oh, yes! mercy. Jason Tatum is a bad man.
The Heat trail by 9. Butler deciding where to go with it. Lowry kicks to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the three-point shot. Hero's got 5 now.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 6 assists in the game. Tatum against Butler. Out left to the wing. Outside Lowry. Adebayo with the screen on Brogdon. They get it back. Outside for Lowry. Lets the three fly. Tries to keep it alive. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And Butler puts up a deep 3. And a wide open look for Hero. Misses the 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. Molinari comes in for Al Horford. Grant Williams is checked in for Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon.
And just a strong finish. The D just 1 step behind on that play.
And Greg, that's all he needed. That to dunk this crowd will remember for a while. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points come. All right, Dave, thank you. And
ready for the general team.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Robinson. He's out there with Victor Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Max Strus. And it's Jovic in at the 4. To the paint. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Dedmon.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Miami making a change here. Yurtsevic's checked in, and it's the Heat on the break. Shoots in deep. Oladipo, the pass to Jovic. Up top, Strus. Outside, Robinson. From deep three-point range. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Passes to Smart. Here's Cornett. Shoots over Strus. Here's Smart. Moves back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Smart's got his first 2 points.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Here's Oladipo. Now the pass to Jovic. Kicks to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. On his way from Oladipo for 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Brown. 10 points for him. To the inside. Here's Cornette. That one, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Robinson passes to Strus. Gallinari surveying the D. Williams finds Gallinari. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Brown dishes to Smart. Fires for three. Nice D from Oladipo. The Heat trail by 12. Strus passes to Yurtseven. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Celtics making a switch here. Lights checked in. Oladipo, left side. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the
13 feet away. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jovic. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. White up top. Guarded by Robinson. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Oladipo against Smart. 1:10 left to play in the third. Here's Williams. Takes it inside. Back to Smart. Jacks up a three. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting a three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
It's White on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Williams gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Celtics leading by 16 from outside the arc. That shot off. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jovic. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Cornette can't get it to go. And here is Strus. The long distance three is buried. Strus has got 6 points. Just 4 seconds left in the third. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. On a platter.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. That's the Boston Five.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides his team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Outside, Horford. And finished off by Williams.
We are trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Butler against Tatum. And Brown over to help. Back to Butler. And And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
You just can't fall for Butler's shot fake. Once he has you up in the air, he is really skilled at drawing the foul. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Oladipo against Brogdon. Inside. Brown jams it in.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Pass to Hero. He takes it in. Williams with the block. For three, Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Butler on the wing. For 3. Rebound by Williams.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Horford with a screen on Hero. The 3 from Tatum. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all he needed and just knocks down the shot.
Hero from long range. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. The Heat trail by 14. Outside Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. The 3. The Heat with a fresh 14. Hero kicks to Butler. He dishes it to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Hero. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great positioning there for Oladipo. Able to snag the offensive board and get the putback.
Brown against Hero. It's Brown with the drive.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Hero. Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 6 here in this quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
The 3 from Tatum. The offensive rebound. Brown. And Horford wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Hero. Back to Butler. For the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Another shot. Brown the pass to Williams. Brogdon kicks to Horford. Back to Brogdon. The Celtics working the ball around now.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaylen Brown.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Here's Oladipo. The shot comes out. Now the Celtics take it the other way. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum way outside. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Heat ball.
And so here is Miami. It's a 14-point game. And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dedmon. Outside Butler. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's Boston easily dropped. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
There's sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this.
Number 22,
There's sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredible.
Oh, say does
There's sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams. Who could just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Barnes. Adebayo grabs the board. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Van Vliet with it. Driving to the basket. Adebayo with the rejection.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, bam, sent that shot away.
Hero, no good. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Launches a three.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. On the take. And then Siakam with the jam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Butler, a screen on Barnes. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. To the left wing. Butler with the ball. Out to Lowry. 4-3. They get it back. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's Adebayo off the drive. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Barnes.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he spears on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Van Vliet. That shot missing. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That's tipped. Butler passes to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
The drive by Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Butler against Anunoby, and he commits the intentional foul. Strus, he's checked in for Hero.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam with it, guarded by Adebayo. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Heat have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Now here's Trent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Anunoby with the drive.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Here's Adebayo. Miami, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Van Vliet. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Butler. Driving in. Here's Martin. Again, the Heat misses. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. The shot's good.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Strus the pass to Butler. Now Martin. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 3. Offline with a 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Buries it from 3.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Miami trailing. On the wing, Strus. Adebayo sets a screen. Strus the pass to Adebayo. Trent with it, guarded by Adebayo. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. It's Barnes on the wing. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Kicks it out to Barnes.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
Butler passes to Strus. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's Van Vliet, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Barnes. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by Trent. Strus against Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Lowry, the pass to Strus. Adebayo sets a screen. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Trent from long range. And the Raptors, another 3.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
Outside Butler. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Lowry. Trent's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now here's Trent. Pass to Van Vliet from outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Van Vliet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Butler against Barnes. Outside for Butler. From deep. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
Van Vliet against Lowry. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Trent. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. Stolen by Anunoby. to the paint. Here's Siakam. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Here's Oladipo. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going.
The Raptors, 29.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Max Strus is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Strus. And Young with the block. The finish. And Young slams it in.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here come the Raptors again. Toronto in transition. Here's Van Vliet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. Ben, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Flynn in for Fred Van Vliet. Young inside, over to the wing. Screen by Young.
Miami foul. Gabe Vincent. First personal foul. First team foul.
The steal.
Great energy and activity on defense.
Pass to Dedmon.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Now Young with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Achua with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oladipo against Porter. Here's the 3. And again. No good by Toronto. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. For 3, Oladipo. Achua with the rebound. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Young, the pass to Achua. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Dedmon, high post. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oladipo, shot's good.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
And here's Porter outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
When you talk about the best 3-and-D guys in the league, Porter's a climber on that list.
Pass to Jovic. Back to Strus. Here's Jovic. Oladipo outside. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Here's Flynn. And the Raptors, another 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Oladipo outside. Here's Vincent. Uses the glass on the layup. Vincent's got his first basket.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitutions for your Heat. Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero.
The first one falls.
Lowry. Miami foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:43 left in the third quarter here. Hero on the wing. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way to the wing, right side. And he's going for the oop here. Fast break, Miami. And it's Butler with the jam.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
There's a minute 12 left in the third. Outside Porter puts up a three. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Butler passes to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Now Dedmon. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Outside Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Scotty Barnes comes in for Young. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Banton. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Flynn. Siakam finds VanVleet. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Porter. The shot. Great look there, but off target.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking in total control with this 17-pointed. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's VanVleet in at the point. And the basket by VanVleet.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Trent outside to the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here's Dedmon. What a terrific move that is.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Adebayo.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent. The 3 ball. Just 5 on the clock. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hero. Down low. Here's Adebayo.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
What I like about OG Anunoby for a young player, he's not pushing to do more than they want him to do.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Kicks it to Hero. Three-pointer. Dedmon. It's good on the putback.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Van Vliet with it. From deep three-point range. Kept alive.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Hero finds Adebayo. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet on the wing. And here's Siakam. Got a piece of it. Pass to Van Vliet. Stolen by Lowry.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Scotty Barnes.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Barnes. From deep. The rebound by Lowry. So it's Miami now. Dedmon finds Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Nice move. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Toronto ball.
23 seconds left in the fourth. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Van Vliet against Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. So no problem for Toronto as they get. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on two. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Now here's Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. 4 on the clock. Anunoby, good.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Stolen by Van Vliet. On the wing, Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got 5.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Barnes looking around. Up top, Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I'll tell you, at 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Wide open look, and the jumper is on the mark.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Barnes. Rebound by Williams.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Here's Brogdon. Williams passes to Brogdon. And the 3 off target. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now here's Van Vliet. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Brown. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will go the other way with it. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now, here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. 1:04 left in the first. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Horford.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Brogdon. He was all alone on that one. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. And finished off by Horford.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. The 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game. Van Vliet way outside.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowd scores and gets them.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Here's Brogdon. After the Raptors pick up 2. To the middle, here's Horford. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Horford's got 6.
Malcolm Brogdon, just so savvy. He's got size, strength, and vision. Nicely done.
Horford against Siakam. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now here's Barnes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Siakam inside, guarded by Horford.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Now here's Tatum. The tray.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. And Siakam throws it down.
That's showing you that Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
Outside Tatum. outside, Horford. 6 to shoot. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes. Brogdon's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
How about putting it on the deck and going with a level of intention? Malcolm Brogdon on the drive.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. He dishes it to Barnes. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Anunoby. 8 points for him. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. .127 left in the first half of basketball. Brogdon outside. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 11. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Here's Trent following the basket by Derek White. Looking to end the run. Goes back up. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Fires from deep. The shot missing. And so it's Boston with a 4. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Raptors 20. The Celtics 34.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Gallinari is out there with Williams. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now White. Thaddeus Young missing on his 3. White finds Gallinari. Williams with a clean look. Another shot. Cornette tries it again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Now, here's Trent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And finished off by Porter.
Well, Porter rises high to make sure that one's finished off nicely.
White against Porter. And White kicks to Williams. Takes the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Oh, Porter in position. Gallinari with the steal. Williams attacking. The dish to White. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. A second chance effort. It doesn't go for him. Raptors trail by 14. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. There's Porter with the three. Good on the triple. Porter's got 5.
Well, Otto Porter has become a three-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
The kick out to Porter. Takes a three. And Toronto turns it over again.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The kick out to Porter. Again, Toronto.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now, here's Boucher. No points in the game yet for him. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Raptors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's White. He has 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's denied. And they get it back. Nice ball movement by Boston. Cornet can't get it to go. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 11. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 7 points in the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, White. 1:05 left in the third. Gallinari finds Smart into the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Celtics lead by 11.
How about Marcus Smart? Keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Smart against Trent. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. And he makes that one.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
White against Porter. White the pass to Cornet. Outside, White. Boucher with the steal. Porter kicks to Young. The kick out to Porter. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Cornet. Cornet's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gallinari attacking. Boucher with the rebound. Down low, Trent. Good work defensively by Smart. The shot, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Ahead by 9 is the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's Brown with the drive.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Here's Van Vliet. Siakam. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Boston leading by 9. Brogdon outside. To the inside. Here's Horford and the dunk by Horford.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Williams with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The three-pointer, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Brogdon outside. The feed to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Brown finds Horford. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Raptors ball. Coming on the floor for your Raptors.
Raptors trail by 9. Siakam outside. Oh my goodness! What a play!
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
And it's Horford with the extra effort.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. The rebound by Brogdon.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
It's Brown with the drive. Here's Williams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 11. Brown with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And Boston has possession after the Raptors pick up 2. Brown kicks to Tatum. The outside leaner, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
Raptors trail by 14. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Brown. dishes it to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Williams passes to Brogdon. Now Tatum. From deep. The long distance three is buried. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Loads it up there for Siakam. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And there's the pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Van Vliet from deep, and again Toronto with the triple.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. It'll be the Heat off the tip. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the one. And here's Butler outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Now here's Adebayo. Out to Lowry. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Brown. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. Lets the three fly. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Brogdon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Crafty move. Tatum with some nice D. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Now here's Hero. Fires the three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Outside Brogdon. The reverse. That shot is off. Good D by Adebayo. Hero against Horford. Lowry outside. Inside. Butler. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Boston trailing. Right side Brogdon. Tatum from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Butler. Pass to Dedmon. Hero with it. Defended by Brown. Hero, the pass to Dedmon. Knocks down the triple.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Butler. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter of the game. Unable to get that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Lowry outside, out to the right wing. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Horford with the block.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Back to Adebayo. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Right side, Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
Butler hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Here's Dedmon. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but
and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach, the previous play is under so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. All right, Bryn, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Outside, Brown. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Excellent D there from Hero. To the right side. Lowry finds Dedmon. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the jam. You forget how big he is. Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
There's Tatum with the 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Up top, Hero, defended by Brown. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Tipped. Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Williams punches it home.
That's an encouraging sign. The willingness of Brogdon to just give it up. I want to see more of that.
Tatum against Butler. Hero right side. Lowry outside. Back to Hero. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tatum with it. Hero picks him up. Brogdon from outside. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Back to Brogdon. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brogdon's got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Butler. Back to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Butler against Tatum. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. .24 seconds left in the second period. Brogdon against Lowry. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes. Allie, as always, thank you. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Caleb Martin out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Oladipo in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Smart passes to Gallinari. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Omer Yurtseven.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
They get the rebound. Yurtseven out to Oladipo. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. Oladipo's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside White. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Miami has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Throws it up high, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
There's such great timing from Oladipo on the weak side to find that alley-oop. Great communication there.
Smart passes to White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 8.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Strus against White. Now here's Oladipo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Here's Cornette. The kick out to White. Pass to Cornette. Second chance shot. That shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Martin, the pass to Yurtseven. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's a 3-second violation. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Outside for Gallinari. Smart outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Coming on Martin.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Strus the pass to Martin. Back to Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Martin outside. Fires the 3. The rebound, Celtics. They've led by as many as 11. Williams on the wing. Pass to Gallinari. The 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Martin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Down low. Here's Cornette. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Gallinari. Inside. Cornette. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Martin. Here's Vincent. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Vincent's gotten his second bucket.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Strus the pass to Martin. And he makes it.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And here's Smart. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams in at the 5. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Tatum draws the double. Horford passes to Tatum. And he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 6.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Hero on the wing. Pass to Butler. And here's Dedmon. Williams defending. Outside, Brown. From downtown. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler passes to Dedmon. Now here's Adebayo. Horford with a steal. Now Tatum for 3. He buries it from 3. And it's a 9-point Boston lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Brown.
And you can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Butler against Tatum. To stop the run. It doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Horford for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hero, the pass to Lowry. And it's off from 3-point range. Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And they'll get another chance. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero outside. Pass to Dedmon. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Outside Tatum to the middle. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Brown against Hero. Lowry drives in. Pass to Dedmon. And here's Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Dedmon. Some solid defense from Williams.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Butler against Tatum. Let's go with a 3. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, the night is getting long for anybody guarding Jimmy Butler now. With his shot on target, he's going to open up a lot more of his offense.
Brown against Hero. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a nap.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Brown with it. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Nice move. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And slide move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he shines brightest in these moments. What a tough shot by Kyle Lowry.
Pass to Brown. Back to Brogdon. Brown with it. And so it's Boston with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Siakam outside. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Tries again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know what? This is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat's head coach. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Now Hero following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Adebayo finds Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
A putback, and Anunoby stays with it.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Right side, Butler. The dish to Dedmon. And he banks in the layup. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Pocket six. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Van Vliet looking around. Siakam kicks to Achiuwa. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hero. And it's Miami with another.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance. Able to complete the play through contact.
Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by Achua.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Kicks it out to Siakam. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Siakam, a screen on Adebayo. There's the three. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. On the wing, Anunoby. And he's good on the three ball. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Hero on the wing, and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trail by 5. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The dunk by Achua.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Now here is Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Dedmon throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
Here's Barnes, following the score by Miami. Anunoby with it, and a wide open look for Siakam. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hero going inside.
Make no mistake, if you give him a lane, Tyler Hero will punch it home.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Van Vliet with it. Butler covering. Barnes passes to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Nice quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
And here's Adebayo outside. And the Heat, another three.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Now, here's Anunoby. Defense is right there. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. So Anunoby will go to the free throw line. Tyler Hero picks one up. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Now, Hero, 12 points for him. Butler kicks to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Achua. Lowry against Barnes. Floats it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Lowry finds Hero. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Van Fleet. Lowry can't get it to go. Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Anunoby, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. And again, unable to change momentum here. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Shoots the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Miami's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Lowry passes to Adebayo. It's good. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Siakam outside. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. 40 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Achua. He's defended by Yurtseven. Young with no one around. It's good from long range. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Here's Vincent. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Now here's Flynn. Tight defense on him.
Miami foul.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He's off on the first. And Toronto making a change here.
At the line for your Raptors.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Oladipo. Here's Vincent. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. All right, thank you, David. And folks.
Your Raptors. 23. The Heat. 29.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Vincent is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Yurtseven in at the center position. Now here's Flynn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Now Oladipo. He takes it in, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Man, it is hard to shake Oladipo's focus on these drives. Even when you get physical, he still gets it done.
Now here's Flynn. Porter inside. Guarded by Oladipo. The tray. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. The Heat leading by 6. Now, here's Yurtseven. Martin with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And so here's Toronto. Following the score by Miami. Porter, no luck. Oladipo taking his time here. Yurtseven passes to Vincent. Yurtseven kicks to Oladipo. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Young fades and shoots. And again, Toronto no luck. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And Toronto has possession, following the score by Miami. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat leading by 10. Pass to Martin. Over Flynn. Here's Vincent. Passes it to Strus. On deep. That shot off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The kick out to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Porter's got his first basket.
I like this strategy, getting Porter into the catch-and-shoot situation, giving him a chance to make a play.
Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Good saving. Off on the layup. And so Young will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. That one goes in.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open band.
The pass to Vincent. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vincent. Back to Strus. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Flynn. Porter against Oladipo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. A different look for Miami. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Butler. Here he goes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's what you get from Jimmy Butler. Consistently a tireless worker and driving the ball to the hoop.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Now here's VanVleet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's a good screen. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Anunoby in the corner. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First game foul.
7 seconds left.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. The third quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead, leading by 5. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Miami leading by 5. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Dedmon. And no good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby with it. Siakam outside. On the top of the key, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside, Hero. Adebayo, high post. Kicks it to Lowry. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound, Heat. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Barnes screen on Adebayo. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 5. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. It's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Butler. Siakam against Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Dedmon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 7.
A threat on the offensive glass. You must put a body on Dedmon when the ball goes up.
Van Vliet against Lowry. They set the screen. Here's the lob to the hoop. The dunk by Achua.
Van Vliet's taking them to school, using fundamentals to get his team shots.
Butler against Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Barnes.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Outside Butler. And there's the feed to Dedmon. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Hero finds Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Butler dishes to Dedmon. Back to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Siakam a screen on Lowry. For 3, Van Vliet. Siakam passes to Barnes. The Raptors need to get a shot. From deep 3-point range. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this. Coaches trust Adebayo, and he's being rewarded. This guy has done everything they've asked and then some.
The kick out to Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Achua. No good on the shot. The Heat go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
Passes it to Dedmon. And here is Butler. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. And so it's Miami winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to be...
Welcome to 2K Sport. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Here's Brogdon. After the basket by Toronto. Pass to Tatum. Van Vliet against Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Now here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Tatum, a screen on Van Vliet. Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Horford passes to Brown. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Brown. That one rolls around and rims out.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Called in by Brown.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Achua with it. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Going inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Ooh, quick first step by Tatum. Then look out.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And here's Anunoby. Good on the shot. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
There's Tatum with the 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Siakam. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Up top, Anunoby. To the middle. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Brogdon, the pass to Horford. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. $50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Horford. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, how many times has Horford scored at the pick and roll? I mean, millions throughout his career.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Siakam. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his third foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
16 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now here's Brogdon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Left side, Anunoby. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, good close contact.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto. Boston trailing. So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Brown against Anunoby. Williams passes to Brown. Another shot. And he connects with a jumper.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
VanVleet against Brogdon. Pass to Siakam. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Siakam's got 9.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
There's Tatum with the 3. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Anunoby on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. Siakam against Horford. Siakam with it. He's got 9. And then Siakam with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Barnes. It's Barnes on the wing. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Siakam outside. Achua with a screen on Horford. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Achua with the dunk.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Inside, stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Nice D from Tatum. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And it's Brown off the drive. Offensive board. And they pick up 2. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. VanVleet against Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Now here's Anunoby. Hauled in by Brown.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
VanVleet drives. Pass to Achua. Siakam outside. Achua inside. Working on Williams. Achua can't hit. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. And it's all tied up. Tatum's got 17.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 14 outside Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. It's stolen by Tatum. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown goes back up. Second chance effort. And it's Tatum missing. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Achua passes to Anunoby. Back to Achua. Now here's Siakam. Van Vliet with it. Horford covering. Pass to Achua. Just 3 on the clock. Achua with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Raptors out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Smart and White make up the backcourt. Danilo Gallinari out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Williams in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Smart passes to Gallinari. Back to Smart. Pass to Cornett. Doesn't go for him. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Boucher against Gallinari. Here's Trent outside for Boucher. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Gallinari for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Out left to the wing. Young finds Porter. Back to Young. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Outside White. To the inside. Cornett with the bucket. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Smart against Trent. The layup off target. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young, the pass to Porter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The shot no good. And it's Boston the other way. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Boucher a screen on Williams. Porter the pass to Trent.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
White against Porter. White the pass to Gallinari. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. White drives in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Trent finds Porter. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. The drive by Smart. Basket counts. And now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Trent, the pass to Boucher. Smart against Trent. And here's Porter outside. Drills it from deep. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Off a nice feed. This is Porter's game. Lots of rhythm in that shot.
Smart passes to Gallinari. Back to Smart. Outside White. Gallinari against Boucher. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Trent outside. Outside Porter. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still... And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Toronto has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot is off. Horford with some nice D. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now Horford. Pass to Tatum. To take the lead. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. To the paint. Here's Horford. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. He takes it in. And then Siakam with the jam.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 20 points.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Siakam with it, now guarded by Brogdon. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Up top, Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Brown. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great beat.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Outside for Brogdon. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Barnes. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Achua. Siakam in the post. Horford covering. Cash. A huge shot to tie it up.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. Brown against Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. From outside the arc. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Tatum. The 3. And it's in. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Back to Anunoby. Shoots over Brown. Oh, he can't jam it home.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Let's get down, fans. Stand up. Make some noise.
Here's Tatum. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed.
Pascal, these days you are...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.